All right, here we go. So, playing some Thunder Dragons, but of course, this Thunder Dragon deck has the Rongo package in it. So, Numbers Eval plus Sales Band end up drawing them right into my opening hand. So, all I have to do is let my opponent go into the extra deck, but if they don't, then I'll just use these cards to basically just play Thunder Dragon. Um, well, looks like he's going into the extra deck. Well, he already did with Ready Fusion, and then he summons out Baron de Fleur. So all I have to do is waste up his first negate, and he summons out Colossus, so I can't search for anything, which is completely fine by me, and I draw into the perfect card to waste that negate, which is Allure of Darkness. He doesn't actually use the negate there, he uses it on the Thunder Dragon Roar, which is also completely fine by me. And then I just go ahead and bring out Rongo. And then I make it to where he doesn't lose material, attack into his Baron de Fleur. Now, I know that I'm not going to be able to get rid of his Thunder Dragon Colossus because he has a way to protect it with the Thunder Dragons that he have in his graveyard. So it would take me 3 turns to actually beat over his Colossus because I would have to attack it, and then attack it. Basically, it lose material, and he just did what I didn't want him to do anyways, which was to search for that card. That basically boosts the attack of Colossus, so now there's pretty much nothing I can do. He adds another Thunder Dragon um, back into his hand, which is the Thunder Dragon card that boosted his attack the first time. So now he's just going to boost the attack again. So I just put this shit into defense. And now, like, we're just going to play a game of you pass, I pass. But of course, we're both going to be still trying shit out. So I'm just attacking cards just to piss him off and try to get him to basically use up many cards from his deck. Even though I should have just passed turn repeatedly and kept everything in defense. But I just chose to play a little bit. I don't know why. But I got 28 cards. He's got 25. I should have just played you pass, I pass, you pass, I pass, you pass, I pass. Which is what eventually I will do. Instead of just sitting here playing, because the timer starts ticking down and you start seeing that timer, so eventually you'll kind of stop the shenanigans and go into just you pass, I pass. And plus he was causing me to lose life points too, and I don't know, I just didn't want to lose life points. So at some point I'm just going to go into you pass, I pass, which is coming up pretty soon. So here it is, he passes, and then I'm pretty much going to pass. So now we're playing you pass, I pass, you pass, I pass, you pass, I pass. And I'm on course to actually beat him because I have 22 cards in my extra deck. And at this point, he has 22, which he just drew. He has 21. So now I have 1 card more than he does because I just drew for 21 right here. I realize that, and I'm just going to play you pass, I pass, you pass, I pass until the match is over. And I think my opponent realizes that he'll deck out before I deck out, unless he has some way of shuffling these cards back into his deck, which I highly doubt he does. You pass, I pass, you pass, I pass, you pass, I pass, you pass, I pass. And I'm just summoning this shit face down. Like, that's all I'm pretty much going to do at this point, is just start playing cards face down, like Max C and all type of shit. Put my cards like this face down on the field. I mean, this card is pretty much a dead card at this point because Rongo's already out. Left arm offering, I wasn't planning on using that anyways, so yeah, just a bunch of dead cards. I don't actually want to activate any effects because I don't want to search and end up with more cards in my, or have him end up with more cards in his deck than me. So I'm just not even using any effects whatsoever. I'm just passing turn. He can attack, doesn't matter to me. Even when he destroys some of these cards, like when he attacks into these cards like this one, I don't even do anything because I just don't want to search. Like, I don't even activate the effects because I want to make sure that I stay 1 card above him. And I think he realizes that. So right here, he realized I didn't activate the effect. I could have, but I didn't, so he just scoops. So yeah, trolling with Rongo.